Alright. Hello, everybody. As it was requested a few days ago, we back for some Shining Force EXA. Hopefully, I get some progress today. I technically had some progress this past few days. Do I really need to rearrange my settings? Nice, as always. It always happens at the most unexpected times, but whatever. So this past few days, I haven't beat any um, subsequent part of the training grounds, but I have been able to get a lot of mithril and get some skills or some what is it, force arts, if I remember the naming. Most notably the Slayer skill. What? So hopefully that should equal to a good lot. I think that's literally just stun stuff like that. Forgot. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go for real. Wouldn't be me if there wasn't something like that. I didn't had that much progress with Toma because it was far ahead in terms of levels. I have mostly been using Cyril, uh, and she is also um, at level, yeah, 2 levels only behind, so not that much compared to previously. What we're going to do? I could get our old buddies for sure. What's my inventory? Okay, well, let me just take my potions and goddess tears while I'm at it, and we'll be off to go. Maybe just two. I don't need that much as before, because actually maybe just one. It's fine, because I'm mostly going for crossbows. I think it scales better by the end of the training grounds, just because you have all of those skills, the kill skills, since many enemies can have be affected by multiple of them. You take the demons, for example, that's the biggest one that do lightning magic. So there is the pursuit. They have a weapon. So there is armor killer. There's demon killer, and there is wing killer that affects them. So you get me. So I'm trying once to push my way through some levels. If we manage, we manage. Otherwise, um, I'll think about just finishing, advancing the main story, right? Oh gosh, I've forgotten that music. It still feels so good after all this time. Okay, so I was precisely talking about these guys. So demon, armed, lightning because they use that, if I remember, or they use darkness, but one of those two type of magic. Those specific one aren't wing though. Okay. Nah. Yeah, Godfold isn't that much of a tank at this point. It would be quite nice if we were to have an estimated level for the enemies. This way, you would know if your character were just too under leveled. I managed to get one of those, right? And just like that, I can already go back to to grab some more potions. Well, those enemies, at least, even though they are common, they are superior versions of other enemies that we find in this. Oh, then never mind. It has a full. Eh, yeah, it uses darkness. Okay. Well, I don't think I have spare mithril for this guy. Because as for her, she is there. Actually, let me just do this. Well, the so demon is maxed out. That's out of the way. Weapon out of the way. They don't have wing, okay? And darkness pursuit is maxed out. So I have no real way of getting more damage on them. Power boost is well, actually, if it goes past level 6, maybe I have more, but I don't know. Now I could try light magic, but I remember that there were many demons that or multiple demons at least that were actually resistant to all types of magic. So let me get what can we get? We can get Nova. Well, I could take that technically. That's more damage against demons, right? Because what is that? Golem attack. Well, the other one doesn't have additional attack on base. It's the same. Well, anyway, let me just get my guy Codex. Okay, well, I'll try on these dudes. Yeah, it's that. Okay. For better or for worse, we are hopping in with some light magic. Yeah, it's not that much better, isn't it? Slightly, I suppose. Can I get a level 3 somewhere? Uh, tu- 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 tu. Shine level 3. There we go. Okay. Hoping that this will be. I won't feel that much the difference though. Oh boy. I need to get behind them. Okay, well, that's my best for now. Oh boy. I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Yeah, they're blocking the way, these dudes. Well, actually, it might be maybe more simple to try to get more fruitful generation of the first floor. And that's why when you're pushing through, you should save before hopping to a new floor. This way, if the play layout sucks for you, you can just change it. All right. She cannot take no hit anymore. She's basically a glass cannon, and I have boosted everything: HP, defense, absolute defense, and stuff. She can tank nothing. Well, she's pretty good in terms of res, but in terms of physical defense, she gets murdered. So that's why I haven't been doing much more playthroughs, much more. Yeah. So much for the training grounds. All right, let's forget it and hop on to the main story. So what are we supposed to do already? Where do we get the journal? That's one of these NPCs, right? Alright. Where are rooms? I think it's there for her.
If you have made your decision,
Yeah, wherever it is. I mean, they're clearly not gonna kill each other anyway. It's just a fluke. They're gonna fight together in the end and defeat. How is called Malugja? Proceed. Sure. So we're hoping for another dungeon actually, but well. Okay, so let's see how bad this is. Oh. Off-screen killing. That's why I like the crossbows, amongst other things. 6,000. Yeah, this is less gold than what I. Let me take a. Yeah, okay. So I'm over level compared to these guys. Well, this depends, of course, on the scaling that we get in this dungeon. Might as well get some mithril. Never have too much. Alright. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna switch in between the two MC while we do this dungeon? I've never done this one. I don't know if we are able to redo this one after as well. Well, this is the difference in level between the two dungeons is almost comical, right? Mm, all right. Well, maybe I'll just fast forward through these. Clearly, I probably only get 1 XP from each of those enemies anyway. I can check actually. Uh, yeah. Well, the mithril is kind of okay, I suppose, but the rest not so much. It's not even the max walking speed I've managed to get. But well, it's pretty fine. Wait, was that it? No. Okay. Yeah, the oh damn. What is that? I'm searching for my words. Well, the targeting. Yeah, there is auto targeting on the crossbows, and it's actually so damn good that the enemy's model don't even need to be in the screen for it to work. I actually done that against the boss once, recorded and uploaded in my channel. I have it was barely out of screen, and I just chip him like this. If it works, it works. Anyway, how are you, Robin? Thanks for hopping. Is that I would say? Well, thanks for coming by. I would say. Okay. Ah, damn. A different sound. Huh, that might actually be the most valuable found in this dungeon so far. Okay. I would say that at this point of the game, crossbows are just far better than pure books, especially since you can have spells in your crossbows anyway. Okay. Ah, dying. Alright, does this still function? Okay. Dungeon of Ordeal. Oh, we get a full stuff of getting our inventory. I don't like these. That means that we are there for a good time. Oh boy. Well, if it's the case, I might as well get my gotta stairs. All the good stairs. It's fine. What is the other stuff? Identify. Oh boy. Alright. We'll get a boss. No. Okay, boss. I expected this much with a difference in levels, but well, thanks for coming, I suppose. Ooh, although that gives some nice rewards, so I wouldn't complain too much. Or maybe actually I'm an idiot for trying to push the training ground that much, and maybe I will get some other force from finishing the story. Hmm. Well, if that happens, uh, too bad. I've never used those, right? I think. That is new. Okay. So what's that? Oh, I don't know for who it is. And this highlight res. Oh, that's more attack. Wait, these boost attack power. Was this the case for this? No. So let me check. Attack power. Oh, okay, well, it wasn't that much, but still, I suppose it's cool. Where do you see it? The chain. Was it? Isn't it supposed to be on the book? That's just carrying. Well, anyway, let's go even further. Okay. Okay, so he comes from there. All right.
You're here, Cyril.
Toma.
So for a bit of context for those that haven't followed, those two guys are the inheritors of two half Keyblade, basically, that holds the power of the Shining Force, which in this case, compared to the tactical one, is not a military force but is a magical force for reasons. And it's basically a sort of power of light that will enable this dude to um, imprison or even better defeat for real the a sort of demon god that is called Malugja, if I remember something like that. But there can only be one, just like in Highlander. So they basically, according to the legend, they need to kill each other so that only one of the heritors holds the whole power of the Shining Force. And they don't want to, but they kind of have to, based on the legend.
The warp gate is at the top of these steps. If we use it, we'll be teleported to Malzatra, right?
Malzatra, there we go.
Yes, that's right.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to fight you.
I've been dreading this day for a long time, Toma. But it's strange, isn't it? The time has finally come, but I'm no longer scared. I won't put it off any longer. Prepare yourself, Toma. Get ready, Toma.
So we really get to see a cinematic.
So you're serious, Cyril?
That's right. There's more at stake here than you and me, Toma, so you'd better fight me.
Get ready!
I knew you'd be strong. I'm so relieved.
What?
I give my life to you, Toma. I was determined to do this all along. I'm sorry I'm such a coward. But I just can't fight you. Not you.
Cyril! All right.
Of course, he's not doing it.
Cyril, I won't let you down.
Okay, he did it.
Just
No,
once.
never mind.
I'm gonna try my hardest to fix everything. Please wait here for me. I promised you we'd fight together. But I don't have much of a choice about it now, do I? I need you to live. Even if it means breaking my promise.
Yeah, okay, that's why I was expecting he just make a feint.
Just leave the rest to me. I sure hope this works out.
All right, on to Kingdom Hearts. Whoops, sorry, wrong game.
Cyril, I love you, Cyril. And I always will.
Yeah, of course, we will have to be romance. Yeah, sure. Was to be expected, right? All right, let's go with Toma now.
So this is where Malzatra is.
Here I come, to seal you away for good.
Yeah. Well, we never really get so far, at least, to actually use the form of the the keyblade. I'm sorry, but there's just no other way that they actually hold. So yeah, I I so got you. I fully expected a boss fight as well, and yeah, that's totally Sora and Riku. But well, now at least we'll get to fight Ansem, or the Ansem of this game. After I manage to open these doors at least. Okay. What? Uh, okay, I don't get the gimmick of
What's
this.
the matter? Are you tired already? The chief of the Magnus is weaker than I had expected.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I don't remember totally the name of this dude, but the Emperor. I think that's Ragnar Dam. I remember. Rimjan.
I don't think you should talk, Ragnar. You're getting a little slow with your sword, too.
This is nothing.
Ragnar Dam. 3. Well, whatever.
My sword is just as strong as ever.
So
Seems like these
that's our
guys
Mickey, basically. That's holding off the nobodies, no, the no hearts while we are going for ransom.
Rimshan, I want to ask you something while I still can.
Oh no, don't tell me that they're gonna go for a romance between the bad guys.
What is it? Talk quick. We're losing time.
Are all Magnus as beautiful as you?
Oh boy, no. Oh, Japan, why do you have to do this? Uh, I mean, to be fair, it's cringe, but it's less cringe than seeing them hoping to get with the two protagonists. I have to give that.
So very beautiful.
I mean, isn't this some kind of realistic in a way? You know, when know that you are about to die or even dying, you have your last instinct to reproduce that comes.
Is that all? I thought you were going to say something helpful. You're unbelievable. Gawking at me at a time like this?
Gawking. Well, that's a slang term that I don't have in my vocabulary.
But surprisingly, it doesn't really bother me.
Nah, of course. We're not gonna talk about the fact that this guy visually is an adult, while she probably is centuries old, but she seems like a 13 years old.
I've got a soft spot for hard-headed men.
Did I say a joke about hard headed?
I never thought we'd be talking like this.
I like the implication that the monsters that we actually see on screen in the background are just waiting for them to finish or flirting with each other.
Now, let's fight our way out of here. I don't intend to let things end here without ever facing Malsatra.
You've got that right, Ragnar. We've got to at least try to wound him.
That's right. It's too early to give up. The three of us will clean up these chumps in no time.
Oh, we actually get to have those our allies. Well, isn't okay? Well, I cannot change their eyes. Probably only there for this dungeon, but yeah, that's cool. Oh boy, she has some good AOE. Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, shitty stats on the other end. Okay, well, I guess I'll do the work. Can they kill anything? Ah, belly. Well, at least they're kinda doing damage, but not that much. Ooh, that's a good amount. Okay, I'm taking that. Hmm. Okay. Whatever. There's nothing in there. Aha! I'm glad I watched. Handsome warrior.
Who's this guy? Malzatra?
I have made the joke about handsome boss fight and everything, but doesn't this guy actually resemble a No Heart from Kingdom Hearts? Like the base No Heart, they got their antennas, and it's basically the No Heart of Toma, right?
He looks so normal.
That body's just a vessel that Malzatra has possessed. He needs a host body to use as his own.
I see. So if we defeat him, Malzatra will be sealed away only until he can find another vessel.
What if we get him a vessel purposely, we cut off his limb, and then we get him in a prison for eternity? Hey, doesn't that work?
Who cares? All we have to do is defeat this guy, right? You two stop babbling and let's get on with it.
I'll let. Can I let them do the work? Actually, you know what? We never get them to fight again. I think so. I'll let them kill this guy, because otherwise I might just one shot him. Actually, but he has an actual weapon that we have in the game, the metal pain. That clearly is just the dragon killer from from Guts. Oh, actually, can I? So we can see the model. Okay. Undead humans, dark thoughts, manifestation of the vilest evil, the darkest destruction, its only desire. Ah, yeah. I'm sorry, but I just cannot get out of my way that this is a no halt. All right, halfway through, guys. Oh, you know what? I can finish him. That's fine. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I thought.
Right.
Did I win in the 7 digits?
That was too easy, considering that this is supposed to be the god that's out to destroy the world.
Yeah, kinda.
What?
But as every boss fight for the end game, there is a phase 2 at least.
Doesn't know when to give up.
Ah, so we get to fight the antagonist possessed. Okay, makes sense. No? Well, that's one ugly dude. Oh. Wait, what? How am I supposed to go again? Am I supposed to just lose in there? Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah. Uh, yeah, sure. Let's finish the story. I mean, yeah, I can go for the second stuff, just in case. Final chapter. Is it? Oh, cinematics after cinematics.
There doesn't seem to be any noticeable change in the Gusk.
I forgot what this is.
Zenis, what do you think happened to Toma? Do you think he defeated Malzatra?
I'd have to say that's not very likely. If Malzatra were defeated, most likely we'd see a noticeable change in the Gusk, which sadly means that the likelihood of Master Toma still being alive is extremely low.
Stop it, Zenis. I won't believe that. Toma isn't dead.
Please, calm down, Mistress Cyril. I want to believe that as well, but
I told you to stop. Toma is alive. He has to be.
Oh wait, I get a good chunk of Mithril. What was the secret art in question? Oh, was that for me actually? Ooh. Wait, what? I forgot for what it was though. Uh, Sacrifice HP to boost all magic attack. Okay, but how much though? Okay, that's by a good amount. If it's in person, that's even better. Uh-huh. Well, let me get this first. Wouldn't stand. Dodge attack by sacrificing HP. It's pretty. It's a good amount though. Ah, yeah. And then that was. What was it? Darkness Awaken. No, it wasn't that. Well, was I actually in that? Night Guard. Of course, I forgot to actually watch that. Ah, there it is. So, what I got, range intel and magic attack, and I still got more from that. Oh, damn, no. Okay, well, I'm taking that. 100%. Oh, boy. Yeah, I might as well throw in the MP boost round. So all of this killer only applies to weapon attacks. Well, I suppose. Damn. Well, here I thought I had a lot. Nope. I'm not even maxed out in terms of light magic. Okay, so where am?
none of the masters I have served. What could be?
It's okay, Cyril.
Okay, so where am I going now? I go in the two chambers just to check, I suppose. Or yeah, okay, I can go back in there. I suspect that we are just supposed to go somewhere to trigger the to trigger a cutscene to continue the story, but where should I go to trigger that? Question.
What's this?
Okay.
It's Toma's sword here. No.
What a sad sprite.
No! What's this? Toma, are these your memories?
Cyril. Cyril. Hey, Cyril. I'm Toma, by the way. Nice to meet you. I don't believe in destiny. Well, all this thinking won't win you any friends.
Well, it's getting more and more tempting to just play Beloved Hearts from Kingdom Hearts in the background.
I'll be right beside you when it all comes down. No problem. Leave it to me. You better watch what you say. What'll people think? I love you, Cyril. And I always will.
We get it. Fine. Enough love. We want to see some fights. Especially some more difficult and complex one, because I'm far too over level otherwise.
I should have told you how I felt about you before all this happened. I'm so sorry. I should have. Toma, can you hear me? I love you.
What's going on, Zenith?
So the power of love transformed the Geofortress into its final form. Okay.
The seal on the Geofortress has been broken.
Okay.
I thought the seal couldn't be broken unless the stain of the Holy Sword was cleansed. Yes?
That's what I thought before. The stain of the Holy Sword is just arbitrarily making new again just because the Ritter are stupid and they kill off each other because of a stupid legend when they are supposed to be working together.
What's happening, Zenith? Why is the Geofortress changing?
Because the scenario needs it.
I see. Could it be? This is purely conjecture, but perhaps in order for the original power of Shining Force to be restored, both.
But then why couldn't Cyril draw both swords when she tried? Before Toma drew his?
It could be that Shining Force selected the people who could cleanse it, but all of the previous Heritors fought and killed one another in order to obtain, which probably further desecrated the swords, rather than cleansing the stain.
Who could have thought?
Well, you can fill me in later. What I want to know is what is the Geofortress capable of right at this very moment?
That's right. Do we get a better cannon than before?
I want to rescue Toma. Do we have the capability to catch up with the Gusk and land on it?
Ah, so the Gusk is the Malexer like spacecraft. Okay.
I am positive that Toma's alive. He's probably waiting for us to come save him.
Uh,
Yes, we can land on the.
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
by the power of friendship.
Yes, I will trust you with my life.
All right, let's go and.
I'll do my best. I am so ready.
I'll fight with everything I've got.
All right. Kill them. Kill them all.
I wonder what Savalin's gonna say. Oh, they don't have.
Command accepted. Execution commencing.
No, they got their line. Okay.
At last, I'll be able to put the regrets I've been carrying for the past 1,000 years.
Kind of underwhelming. Oh, that's an heavy looking spacecraft, alright. Okay. That was something.
At the moment, the Geofort exits number 1 through. Consequently, no matter which exit you choose, good luck, Mr.
Alright. Here we go. Not really worth. Okay. I just kill them fast. Okay. Just found that starting playing Shining Soul 2. Do you still post guide videos? That depends what kind of guide videos do you need. But I will have in the future about other stuff. Yes, if that's the question. Anime cast of. Actually, that's kind of true in a way. They are all anime cliche. Yeah. So if there is a specific need for a guide about one of the games that I have made content about, I can put it on the list and think about doing it. Now, question is where do I go? Wait, what? Oh boy, that was indeed a little bit creepy. Wait. Ah, okay. So I should explore a little bit in actually. Okay, we'll go for crossbow. Ah, well, okay, that's a huge difference already. Okay, so actually, let's explore. I didn't expect that we could have some secret routes and stuff like that. Okay, that was fast. Okay, well, he's not that much more powerful. That's it? No secret arts? Hmm. Disappointing. Alright, thanks for coming by. Oh, that's a mighty looking dude. Unfortunately, oh wait, actually, wait, he regenerates. He regenerates. Okay, so how do I get this dude to not regenerate HP like he does? Let me hop on some Holy for AoE. Aha! I gotcha. An analyze. Wait. Let me just. Okay. An analyze in depth breakdown of Dark Wizard. Seems like so many ways to build this character, and I beat the game with Axe Warrior and unlocked the secret character, so I wanted to try. Yeah. You can try. The only difference between the base Dark Wizard, so Arman, and the secret character Dark Wizard is just the starting stats. But also movement speed. So just go with the secret character for the first time. He's just better because he has more movement speed, as much as the ninja. And as for doing, well, basically, like presenting the different builds that you can do with the Dark Wizard. I guess I could do a tier list of the different builds specifically for the Dark Wizard to start, and maybe do a more in-depth video about the explanation. I've started doing that for all the classes at once, but I've kind of done all the things in the meantime, so I need to go back to that and finish it. And talk about finish it, I need to finish Sonic Force Exile as well. Oh. Now you're getting me excited. Don't tell me that I've already got that. Not really something that I use for... Easy. Aha. Oh, this one is actually has some res. Huh? It's not doing damage. I just have too much defense. Well, how many HP do I have? It's in the 10,000, right? Yeah, 8k. Okay, so I'm invincible, basically. Yeah, playing warrior was very simple. Yeah, of course, the warrior is not the is the character you default to on the class selection screen, not for nothing, because it's arguably with the brawler as well. But the warrior is probably the simplest class to play for the first time. Just attack and beef HP and death. Dark Wizard has so many attacks, well, spells actually. I didn't want to waste skill points and mess them up. That's yeah. You can. Well, you know, if you got enough level, you can do a Dark Wizard with all of his spells. Technically, you could do that. What I don't recommend for starter is to not worry about morph, because it's gonna be physical. So that's probably not what you want to play for a first playthrough. You want to play the Dark Wizard with magical attack power. Now I suggest having just one AoE between Venom and Darkness, and then another type of damage. So if you play Darkness, don't pick Demon Breath. And if you pick Venom, go for whatever else you want. The most spammable of the spells is probably Demon Breath by default, meaning that you should get either Venom or Dagger Dance to have another type of damage. Because there are a lot of enemies, especially all the undeads that resist darkness magic. And always get Meditate, of course. Outside of that, there are a lot more to it, but that's the base of it. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Okay. Well, don't tell me I have to defeat all semi-boss enemies of the floor before being able to get out. That'd be kind of sad. Well, I'm glad I'm overleveled because that seems like a death sentence going in on the level you're supposed to go into. Okay. Let's check. Do I have the patience to go back to those? I suppose I do. It's fine. I'm only doing this once. Maybe I won't come back to this map after. Wait, so where the... Okay. Oh, that's so far away. How'd you get that? That seems like a special armor. But how'd you get it? Ah. Okay. It's a little puzzle. Or not. Okay, well that's already over. That's nothing special. Never mind. Well, I had to try it. Okay, well, nothing special in there as well. Stop bothering me. Ah. Ah. Okay. So, let's get there as well. What? Okay, well, I'm glad I tried that. That seemed too simple, but that was it, apparently. Now you have done disappointed me. Okay, so those are already done. Those are at the edge of the map, so I know that's done. Okay, I just need to go in there. Oh, wait. Oh, I have to get all the way back. Well, good to know. The unlockable Dark Wizard is better than the base. Yeah, it's better than the base. It just has more stats overall. More status points. He has 64 compared to 50, I think. Something like he just has more, and he has more movement speed, and that is even more cool. I was trying to pick up for first playthrough, but decided where. Yeah, it's probably better to still go for the warrior. Okay, so I'm gonna guess it's a teleporter on another floor. He looks cooler. Not only does the secret character is cooler, arguably, but I also think so, but he also has some specific lines just for him from some characters from the story. All right. Well, it's taking the damage pretty good, but still. Remember the time when each one of those supposedly far better enemies were actually giving special rewards? The archer is no, the archer is actually well. It depends on how you play, but the archer is the only class in the game to actually rewarding you from being long range. You might think that the spellcaster, dark wizard, and sorceress rewards you from being very far away from the enemies. Actually, it's not very true, because their spells have a tendency to have a little bit of AoE, which depends on the spell that you use, but they actually reward you from being close to the enemy and getting them jammed together. So instead of being very far away, it rewards clever positioning next to the enemies, if that makes sense. The archer, on the other hand, is really happy to be really far away from the enemies. It's the only class in the game that actually is long range on the base gameplay. So this is quite specific. I would say that on the principle is simple, but it really plays differently from the other class. I actually wouldn't recommend it for a first experience. If you want to have a long range or a little bit better than longer than just melee, I think you should try out the knife ninja instead. Oh, that's true. That's a little bit of like metal. Just spam attack. Well, in general, the bow is considered to be a superior weapon compared to the spear for the archer. I mean, he's the archer, right? After all, so he is an arc. But the spear tech is actually better for AoE. Well, it has AoE, so if you got a little bit more experience, it's actually a little better to have both weapons for different situations. Yeah, I'll just put that in there. That's fine. And so, for who is that? Oh, that's for Adam. Basically, I hop in solo, but am I supposed to do that? No. Okay. It's not like they were needed anyway, but Let's see.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals.
Yeah,
Many,
Adam can equip another program.
appreciate your patronage.
So what is that? Improves range attack. That's the cannon. Hehe. Oh, because good to hear. I'm getting destroy on advanced mod. Enemies magic with a wire. Yeah, advanced mod is extremely brutal. Let me tell you something simple. I don't know to which level you finish normal mod, but the max level in this game is 200. So let's say that you have finished with level 40, 50 on normal mod. The remaining of the levels are supposed to be balanced for you to finish advanced mod. So that tells you how much, how brutal it can be in terms of stat by the end of the game. Playing a ranged character seems fun since I noticed the enemy gets stuck on object. Yes. And by the way, if that's your goal, there are some spells that can attack from above. So you can be behind a wall and actually hit the enemies. Just saying. Level 42. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty normal. Level, I say 35 up to 45 is the middle ground for many players. Yeah. Yeah, 200. That's not that many people go to level 200. You don't need to be able to finish advanced mod, but you might. It depends of your skill distribution. Because at some point your primary stats are not that much of a bother, but your skill points might be. Let me save and go back. Level 2 is overkill. Yeah, complete overkill. You don't, and not only it is overkill, but paradoxically, you don't actually hit your stat cap by going to level 200. You can do it without, and if you are at 200, you still need a lot of status points to hit your max stats. What? Okay, that's an interesting secret. It doesn't give anything. Okay, well, I had to try. What a gem of a game. You're right, my boy. You made me proud. I recently got into retro game collecting, and I had no idea GBA the Diablo code. I actually think of it a little more like a mana clone now that I know the series, more than a Diablo. But yeah, that's hack and slash as well. This game is amazing. Do it against Shining. That's a good question. Well, first off, Shining Soul would be the closer to Shining Soul 2, but you will find that Shining Soul 2 is just better in pretty much every way. You can still try the first one if you enjoy the second. It's a good experience in a way. But in general, the Shining games are divided into two categories: the tactical RPG, that are more commonly known as the Shining Force, and the action RPG. This one, Shining Force EXA, actually just there, on the PlayStation 2 is one of those action RPG. That you can tell that this plays pretty differently. And let me just show you the amount of stat that we get in there. You have 5 pages of different stats in there. There are common themes amongst those games, like level 200. That's the same in this game. But no, they will play very differently. I would say that the closest that you can get in terms to Shining Soul 2 would be another one on PlayStation 2, Shining Hearts. If I remember, Shining. That's Hearts and Wind. Let me check real quick. I got the releases covers. Tears and Wind. There it is. Tears and Wind. Wait, what? Why is there a red dot in there? That was nothing really special, but okay, fine. Shining Soul 3 doesn't exist. No, unfortunately. I've been waiting for that since my childhood, but that's never coming out, I'm afraid. Because the company that made it, because Sega is the publisher, okay? They are not actually making all the Shining games. They have subsidiaries of them that make certain of those games, but not all of them. And the company that have made Shining Soul 1 and 2, they are not making other games for them. Well, thanks for trying. Time! Isn't that disappointing? Yeah, I'm loving you. Is it the time for the cat cam? Let me just open real quick. How do I do that? No, that's not this one. That's Alt. I'm not on the I'm not on the correct icon, am I? Shoot. Oh, you can barely see it. Never mind. Okay, I guess you can see a cat ears. But yeah, I'd say that there are other cool action games in the Shining series, but they are different. Don't disappoint me again. Ah, okay. Well, that's not the best thing, but at least it's something. El Draco Machina? Oh no, I just one-shotted him. No. Well, so much for this guy. Okay. I thought I could interact with that. That seems like a collectible. Well, that's huh. No, I'm not commenting on that. I'm just reminding you that futannaries are Japanese. That's all I say. Alright. My only real challenge is managing to get everything without forgetting something. Huh? Mithrils. Okay, well, we'll do that later. Let's explore and be sure to grab all the freebies. As long as I have the patience for it. Yeah, that's pretty cursed, I agree. That's actually called a Valkyrie, okay. Biometal cast powerful magical spells. Not even distant targets are safe from his attacks. Luckily, they have used the term attack and not assault. That would have been even worse. What were they thinking? Oh, I'm afraid you have the answer to this, though. Okay, well, there were more to explore back there. There, I got it. Maybe that wasn't worth it, but well, I had to check. Shining Soul 2. Does Shining Soul 2 have a character that is similar to Diablo Necromancer's skeleton summon a pet to fight? Kinda, but it doesn't work that well. The archer, because he's an elf, he has the. It's actually in this character bio that you can find in the Japanese guide for it. He is held by the spirit of the forest, because that's an elf, right? So he has a spell book similar to the Dark Wizard or the Sorceress that summon so-called spirit of the forest that each have an element and different properties depending on the level. The problem, so the summon comes and leaves for a number of hits that is level dependent. So they circle around you and they attack enemies that they see. The problem is that these summons are solid and they have a tendency to have to be stuck into walls and trees and stuff like that. I have done a playthrough of that. I went up to hotels like Volcano, and that was kind of difficult. So I suggest not doing a playthrough when you use that as your primary mean of doing damage. That said, if you want to use that, you can basically treat that as a potential status effect on enemies. Not for the first level because the first level suck, but those after, yes. Because starting from level 2, the level 2 is a bee that can poison enemies. And outside of that, there's no summoning in this game. Intelligence boost. Ooh. That's more damage for my spells. Well, though it's not like I really need that at the moment. But after that story, I still have to finish the training grounds. No, stay there with me. More like status effect than actual damage. Yes, it can be used, as I've done it in my playthrough, to have actual damage, but you need a lot of investment into intel. Basically, it hasn't been made for that. Contrary to the spells for the sorceress and the dark wizard, or even the priestess for what it's worth. Shining Aura is a weird one because you need to ram into enemies in close combat for it to work, but it also does a lot of damage pretty quickly. For summon, well, actually, it's a little different. Summon, the spell summon from the archer, actually does even more damage than the sorceress and the dark wizard. But those damage are divided between the number of hits that it does. So let's say that you use the bow, that's the level 5 that has 10 attacks, and you're doing 400 damage. Divided, it's actually just 40 damage per hit. And it gets worse because the summon needs to go back to you, circle around your character, before able to attack again. It always does that. It comes back, circled, and then fire off again. So while you do have good, very good raw damage, you have bad DPS. So that's why it's bad. Or more like difficult to use. I've done all those enemies like that, but actually you hold no reward outside of Mithril. I've been screwed, man. Whatever, let's save later. Well, let's do a little bit of Aura, cause of Holy. It's not that much. They are probably a little resistant to light damage. Like, whatever. Still faster. Actually, don't I get do I get Hava Nova with that? That's the charge attack. So 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang. Oh, by the way, there are also charge attack in this game. But it's not quite the same way. But I plan to, at some point, once I've played more Shining games, to do probably multiple videos about the themes in the series. Because there are multiple. They use the same naming for spells, many spells of the series, Blaze, Freeze, Demon Breath, although that was mostly for antagonists before Shining Soul 2. Yeah, 2. There's no Dark Wizard in the first one. Okay, fine. I'll go and identify stuff.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Level 200 charge attacks. Many enemy come back, like paste and stuff. So there's probably some content to do in there.
Many thank yous. Welcome.
Alright.
You're coming here to find sweet deals.
Flame elements, nope. Nope. I'll probably have better than that, right? Knock back. Nope. We get some shitty stuff in there. Nope. 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 Yeah, that's really, really subpar. Alright. How many space did I do in there? Not much. Oh! I actually still have access to Thomas' inventory. Okay, well that doesn't make sense in terms of law, but fine. I'll take it. Oh, by the way, I have all those juicy amount of mithril. Improve critical rates. Sure. That's pretty cheap as well. Might as well getting that. Knockback, all killer. Yeah, there are all the killer stuff. Maybe let's start with absolute defense first. Light magic, probably want to get that at some point as well, because I see a lot of demons that and undead in the training grounds now, so that'd probably come in handy. All right, one more. Still a little bit to explore in there. Ah, these are vampires. Oh. Okay. Well, I can complain about this amount of mithril. Oh, mithril is also one of those things that comes in many games of the series. Yeah. Why is this guy with me? Is he summoned by Adam? Yeah, I know nothing about the series, but the action ones are more my jam compared to the turn-based TRPG games. I understand, and well, I've played Fire Emblem since my childhood, so I'm accustomed to tactical RPG. So I like both of them, but I'm more accustomed to playing the action RPGs than the other ones. Okay, we can go back and actually progress. Looking online, the Mega can slash arcade shining games, so that seems close enough. Yeah, actually they did, but those are only accessible if you emulate them, but that's still a little difficult for what I understood. But those arcade have only been made for Japan. So even if you manage to emulate that, this will be in Japanese. No, I'm not. I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, there are. How many are there? I think there are at least two, but there might be more. I don't remember. Well, actually, let me check again. So there's Shining Force Cross, which, despite the name Shining Force, I think it's an action RPG as well. And I remember two on arcade. No, maybe the other one is actually Blade Arcus from Shining, the fighting game. All right, please. That attack was a little sus. Oh, wait. So I'm. So where am I? I'm blocked too. Okay. Okay. Those damn samurai. I still one shot them. Huh? Yeah. I'm sorry, but you're acting tough, but you don't have the levels for that. Oh, actually, this guy is resisting. Thanks for trying. Ooh. Ah, fine, I'll get a key. Alright. So I assume that's for Garyu. I need to identify that.
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals
Yeah.
on fine items.
So let's get Garyu, might as well.
Always appreciate your patronage.
Instead of Juga, yeah, sure. So what do we got? That's Wind Sky Dragon. Ah, the Light Dragon. Is that the one that they call Koryu? For those that might have made the connection, that's the Shining Dragon they talk about in Shining Resonance. Everything's connected. At least they try. There have been a number of retcon though, so whatever. What? Okay. So let's get in there first. Don't tell me I need to unlock all of those and then come back another time. This will be bothering. Therefore, your channel was the only one that went into depth with stats and breakdowns, so I appreciate it. Niche retro game that has later information online. Well, actually, well, there are some information online. They are pretty good, but they are also pretty old. So it has been left there for years, and it's not been verified totally. I have seen some stuff that I have proven wrong, but many of them were good. I have RPG Classic, that I always link to in my Shining Soul 2 videos. There are Neo Seeker that has Shining Force Central that, despite the name, is actually doing. There's some content about all the Shining games, and most notably, there is the Bible of every kind of game FAQs. If the game is old enough, I'd say 2010 and before, it will have a good. It has a good chance to have a good game FAQ. Solid game. Sammy did well enough to do more, but yeah, very good game. Yeah, sure, I'll do more guides. I'll do more guides at some point. It's just a matter of time. Uh, Actually, it's even sadder because it's not even Shining Soul 2 actually did pretty well, more than they expected. But it's the Shining series that crumbled because they bet on Shining Force Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, the tactical RPG that's a remake of the first one they made back on the Mega Drive or Genesis if you're in North America. But it didn't go as well as the planned. So that plus the fact that a few years prior they stopped being on the hardware market, Saga decided to pretty much put the Shining series on like they stepped down. Okay, so where am I going? Did I make a mistake somewhere? There really was nothing in there. What? Because I couldn't go there because it was closed, right? Or is it this way that actually I can go to? Let me get to CP. I'm reviving. I have used my eating water. If you get the joke, you're my friend. Are they bugged? It was supposed to open, right? Okay, well, fine. How many is that? Okay. I just wish it doesn't stay bugged. What a weird glitch. If it was. Okay. I'm not really using crit. What's even my crit chance? There. Oh, yeah, well. Without boosting her physical crit power, she only has 20 more percent. Not really worth going for it. But keep being there. Yeah, moving because you're fucking heavy, man. All right. I suppose I'll. Ah, I suppose I don't go this way. Uh. So that's where you're supposed to go. That mean that the optional path should be in. Okay. I have fallen right into your trap. Ah, that's what I was supposed to do before. Shit happens, right? What is that? Okay. And those golems, man, they have so much defense. Remember that I am one-shotting powerful enemies, and these guys, they are taking dozens of hits before going down. And they also remember to, no, just too light. Okay, just too light. I've done that for nothing. Oh well. Mm. Mm. Ah, that's what I was supposed to do with all those doors. They're actually just one way. Okay. Thanks for coming by. Okay. Ah, I didn't go in there. Damn golems. I checked and I don't think that they are specifically susceptible to dark magic. They're also not resistant to it, but they don't take additional damage. Alright, so why are some of those circles doing that and not others? Right? Or is it. No, maybe it's all of them. And I just didn't see it. Okay, well, I think I have explored everything. Let's just go in there. All that is open. Okay. Okay, well, let's continue. Okay. Oops. Or whatever. It's not like I am in any danger. Okay, they have brought in boss music.
Tell me, where is Toma? Stop! Why are you doing this?
Oh, I just noticed. He actually. So that's not the sword that I gave to Toma before he was turned demoniac. That's a sword that you can have for yourself. It's called Pandemonium. Ooh, evil.
It's okay, Toma. I'll save you. With all the power of Shining Force.
Are you ready? Oh, actually, they are taking punishment. All right. Ooh, that would have been a hard fight if I were on level. Interesting.
I'll explain later. Right now, come help me fight.
Okay, there's nothing for this, huh? Ah. Oh, you mean that right as I am going, I get them to... Oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting mechanic.
Head. It's all fuzzy. What's going on?
That's quite an ugly fellow.
This is Malzatra's true form. If he possesses you, you'll do his bidding.
Regular attacks. Only attacks by the one with the devil.
I understand. It's my fight now.
The soul should have been called Oblivion. That was that the name of Riku's sword or something like that? I'm guessing that's a Kingdom Hearts pun, but I don't remember the name of their keyblades. It's been some time since I've played Kingdom Hearts. Actually, I have the collection of 1.5 plus 2 plus 5.5 Ultimate from the Epic Game Store, which means that I have a 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, and the remake of how it's called, Chain of Memories. So the one in 3D, that's the remake. All of those with all content and additional content. So I could do some Kingdom Hearts sometimes. That's been some time. Oh, you get Toma. As a description, the leather is thrilling furlent. Uh-huh. And this guy, the young emperor of the Muslims, with an oversized sword. Not like he has something to compensate, or maybe he is. Oh, okay. There we go. Fine. That's a robot. That's a robot in a spacecraft in the Shining series. That screams that it's an ancient creation to me. Well, where is he at? Come back here. Come get some. Well, that means that if you fight on level, you are supposed to do the 4 of them with the amount of potions that you have. Oh boy. That sounds pretty harsh. Boo, 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 boo.
We won.
Oh yeah, that was so difficult of a boss fight. Lol. Alright. Ah.
Toma, be strong. Malzatra's gone.
Easy though. Phase 3 incoming.
Toma. Toma. I'm so happy, Toma. Whatever.
Kiss,
Keep
kiss, kiss.
I love you, Toma. I want to stay with you forever.
Well, as always, this is inspired by Romeo and Juliet.
I don't.
Grow up, Toma. Stop playing dumb.
What?
I know, Toma. You love me too.
Well, well.
Oh, I love you.
Okay, I suppose no phase 3. Alright. Well, let's just see the generic, shall we? Well, the end was kind of underwhelming, I ain't gonna lie. But well, in general, that was a good game. I'll still have some stuff to do in there. Eat max level, beat the training grounds, some min-maxing to do. But story, done. Yoshiki Tamaki is still there. For those who don't know who that guy is, Yoshiki Tamaki is the first Kara designer of the series, for the first Shining Force and the first game ever, Shining in the Darkness, amongst others. And the others, that would be Shining Soul 1 and 2. Isn't that cool? Sugawara. Yeah, that's also a name that I recognize. Ikeda. Yeah. I don't recognize all the names, but that should be the producer of the series. That was what? Soichi Ueda, I think that was his name. Gosh, you always easily forget the number of people needed to make this kind of media. Tsuyoshi Sawada, that's the name of the producer. I remember now. Tsuyoshi Sawada. Well, the name of the producer since the 2000 up till 2015, I think. All right. All right. All right. All right. Sure. Let's say. Well, let's save on the first one actually, because that's. Wait. I already did. I suppose it was still coming on to me for that because that wasn't the same save file. Whatever. All right. Well, I suppose I'll stop there. I still have a lot to do, but is it really interesting to see after all this? So next objective is finishing the training grounds and getting more mithril. That's a sanity. Ah, we have a little bit something. No, never mind. That's something that I already saw. It's just the beginning of
Oh,
chapter
great.
14. Dun, dun. Actually, it's probably not that bad of a mithril farm to go to redo the chapter, right? Because at least in Gusk, the evil spacecraft, there was a lot of mithril. I might actually do that at least once if I don't have enough mithril.
Oh,
Come on. Okay. So I just see. Actually, I could just do this because but first, let's see. Let's see what I should prioritize. Lightning res, dark magic, light magic. Well, this can come in handy sometimes. Definitely, I'm using it sometimes, and now I don't have anything anymore. Eh, there we go. I still have all of that to still boost. Oh boy. Well, I'm doing it slowly, little by little, and that's it. Alright, as for Toma. Wait, what? Where's this dude? Ah. Let me go. So on the other hand, what does he need? I'm just doing out view because Toma has less problem about killing the enemies. Oh boy, I'm getting closer and closer, right? I don't understand why, but Toma seems to have gotten a lot more mithril. Yeah, a subsequent amount. So I should check the game FAQs to see if I have forgotten anything in terms of like uh, AI tuning for the additional for the companions, and after that, well, we're off to go to even more farm. All right. No, I'm not at the right place. Alright, about 40 levels to go. Thanks for watching. I probably will do another stream for like finishing the training grounds. I think that's floor level 50 something. I don't know where it will be because I might actually take a lot of time before I'm being able to have a lot more power than what I have right now. Because I think that this is mostly just a numbers game at this point. It's just are you able to resist knockback, crit, and petrification from the enemies. So basically, I need more level. Yeah, thanks. thank you very much. That's also because you guys were there. It's more lively when there are people hopping on. Thanks for coming by. Really, I appreciate it. So thank you, you guys, for coming by, for commenting. Thanks for everybody that will watch that, because that was the end of an era, dare I say, of me playing Shining Force Exile for the first time. And well, I'll see you another time.